Welcome to the G.N.A. podcast, Games, Nerds, and Alcohol, where Cecil is actually drinking and he's got a cat licking his testicles behind him. Well, I didn't expect to see that in the camera feed today. Well, like normal, I'm alone, guys. Nobody wants to record with me. I'm completely alone. Playing games. But, yeah, there's nobody here. Anytime, guys.
Oh, no, I thought you were enjoying yourself saying you're alone.
Ah, there he is! See, I'm not actually alone!
We want to clarify that there's actually the cat licking his own balls and not yours.
Did I say cat licking testicles or cat licking his testicles? Well, anyway.
It said cat licking testicles.
The cat is licking his testicles. Actually, you know what? I look back at the cat and I think, God damn, I wish I could do that. And then I think of Rodney Dangerfield and I think in my head, geez, if I really become his friend, he might let me.
You'll still get no respect.
I still will get no respect. Well, you heard him. We got Zyber here with us tonight, and we got Blue hanging out. Zyber, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling all right. You scared the shit out of me a second ago, chopping down a tree. But yeah, I'm good.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. So it turns out that when you pour yourself a drink, you should make sure to stir said drink before you stick a straw down to the bottom of it and start sucking up like it means something. Because I just started drinking a whole glass of rum that was just literally straight rum. So of course I made a squealing noise, maybe screamed a little like a little girl, maybe cried a little. And Zyber thought I was being attacked in Valheim because we're playing Valheim as well. So he, of course,
come
freaks
running
out.
to your aid, and all along you're just
Yeah, I'm just being a lush. That's it.
Going all girly drink on Zyber here.
I know.
Like, oh my God, there's alcohol in it.
I know. I'm a horrible human being. How about you, Blue? How are you feeling tonight other than, oh, hold on. Sorry. Wake up, Blue. Wake up.
Yeah.
Are you there? There you
I'm
are.
extremely exhausted. I have not been sleeping well the past couple weeks, so yeah, I'm tired.
I can respect tired.
I do not accept you're tired.
I can't.
Try better.
Yeah, like, legitimately, you're married now, like, it's all done, you did the stressful part, you're good to go, like, get with your girl and go to bed, bro.
Alright, well, you can find me on Twitter at BlueShark45. You could find me on Parler if it existed. You can also find me on Minds, the G.N.A. podcast Discord.
You ain't getting out that easy.
Oh, by the way, man, you said if it existed, but Parler is back, bro.
It is?
Yeah, it came back last month.
It's back like Bang Bus.
Let's see if I can log
Is it like
into
Grindr?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I couldn't access it via my app.
Yeah, let me see.
No, the big article came back like 3 weeks ago or whatever. It's back online.
Nice. So I love it when a plan comes together. And not that, like, so, I guess, I don't know. It's weird, because... Do you got...
Assholes made me misplace my roof.
I don't have a feed, but yeah, I just let me parlay something.
I read the big article on it. Like, even though Amazon refused to host it, they legitimately went off and started hosting it on their own, and the service is back up and running. I don't know how stable or how well it is, but it is technically back up and running.
Well, maybe I need to go look for
Yeah, you probably need a new app or something.
desktop.
Or desktop.
Yeah,
desktop
maybe.
will probably work. I don't know, I find it very humorous.
It hurts when you break that bone.
Yeah, it does, actually. Oh, dude, my boss's wife broke her tibia.
Dude, that's awful.
I know, right? I think she just did it so she didn't have to wake up at night and feed the kid. Because I'd have a new baby, too.
Oh, yeah, that was a purposeful break.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too. I was like, nah, she did that on purpose, dude.
I had a good friend of mine, right? And her brother was in a car accident, and it took his femur and shoved it through the fucking joint up into the pelvic bone and broke the pelvic bone, but his femur was touching his coccyx or whatever.
Oof.
Portal set.
Nice.
Dude, I've never had pain like I've never imagined pain like that before.
So, fun fact, that actually doesn't draw a lot of pain because you go into shock real quick and you don't feel a damn thing.
Yeah, until it starts to wear off and you realize that your femur is up in your fucking pelvic bone.
Exactly. And then that sucks. Until then, though, you're in shock and you don't know what's going on. Actually, we had a friend, JR. He broke his femur.
Oh, the bridge.
But he broke his femur and he actually had set wrong. So he had to go get it re-broken. And the worst part about it is that you couldn't just re-break it. Like, you couldn't just give him a bunch of drugs, knock him out, because if he went into shock or something, it could kill him. It was just something weird.
Dude, it's your femur. They don't re-break that unless it's a fucking massive emergency to fix it.
No, dude, they re-broke it. They re-broke it. They literally put his leg in this H-looking thing, and this little piston came out, and he described it. And it was like, I've never felt pain from somebody describing something before. I felt this. He's like, yeah, they put your leg in this H-looking thing, and it locks your leg into place. And then this piston just starts coming out, and it's this huge hydraulic piston, and it just starts pressing against your leg, and it just makes this noise of going, and then you hear a snap, and that's your leg. I'm like, ah.
All right, well, you can find me in the Discord because I don't want to continue this conversation, man. That sounds so fucking painful. I'm out, man. I'm out.
Doesn't it? Oh God, did not just sound just awful?
Dude, hey, Zyber, your femur, your fucking femur,
your femur. Yeah. I'm tracking. Hey, Zyber, can you come back here and open your gate for me so I can actually exit?
No, I'll be right there.
Please, please. Alrighty, so. Most important thing of the night, what is everybody drinking? I'm actually going to start tonight because, well, I'm drinking, and I rarely ever drink, so it's time for me to actually fess up and say I'm drinking something. I am drinking... Shit, someone else go. I forgot what I'm drinking.
Well, me, personally, I am drinking a lovely golden oldie Guinness.
Which one? The regular, the double style? What are you drinking?
The basic stout. And Cecil should, once I do this, click on the ward. There.
Done. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, I'm back. I am drinking, Bacardi Reserve Ocho Rare Gold Rum. It's an 8-year-old aged rum. Ooh, and it's got a bottle in August 08. Oh no, sorry. That's not that's a bottle number. AG0800. The youngest rum in this thing would be from 2012. Interesting. Anywho, I just got to mix with some Coke because I'm not a real big fan of Bacardi. But, yeah. I had some left over, so I figured I'd finish it out.
Right?
What's the attack?
It's exactly what you expect Bacardi to be like. It's rough as hell. It hits kind of like a freight train, and it tastes like a very typical gold rum. To be perfectly honest, I don't like it all that much. It's got that very molasses taste to the side of your tongue. The burn's definitely there. It's not smooth in any way, shape, or form. I don't feel it's a sipping rum. I mix it only because, like, literally that's probably the only way I can stomach this thing. But yeah, it's not a great rum. I would not recommend it unless that's the only thing that you have.
Yeah, I got that before. Hoping to find a sipping rum after having, like, Cuban rum fresh from the island. And, that was sipping rum. That was cheap and good, but the Bacardi, no.
Yeah, it's not...
Did no one else catch that?
What?
Blue had a massive, shout back to Shadow Fox what's the attack?
No, I didn't catch it, man. It's a good one though.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I've been dying laughing over here, because it just it sounded like Shadow Fox. And yeah, what's the attack?
I did not even catch that. Good catch. Total good catch. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's like if you want to just get drunk, it's great rum to get drunk with. But here's the thing. My goal is to get through this glass of rum and then switch over to some misunderstood whiskey. I'm assuming you all can see my screen, right?
Actually, your video went off.
Turned off your camera.
No, my video's on. I see my video. What do you mean you don't see my video? All right, I'm going to turn my video off, and I'll turn it back on. There. Now my video's off. Do you see anything? Do you see my nipples? No.
Thankfully, no.
How about now?
Nope. But it did move you around. All I can see is Zyber.
Well, you don't get to see me then. I guess that's just a limitation of the Discordio Creekordio. What are you drinking, Blue? Are you drinking? Is there a windmill? Zyber, do you have a windmill in your friggin' base?
Zyber? Windmill? We the people need to know.
We will never
need to
know.
know.
Yes, I have a windmill.
What the hell do you do with a windmill?
Well, you take oats and make flour, and you bake bread, and the fucking
Jesus
pot
Christ.
thing.
I now know why you didn't want to go back in time. You've made a stronghold. This isn't a base.
Yeah.
This is a
It's a
fucking
quarry.
stronghold.
It is a fully functional quarry with mess hall.
No.
Dude, you have to
No.
go through and attune to his 17 different wards that he has in order to
Yeah.
activate the gates.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. You have a Christmas tree over here. What the F? You have a Christmas tree with presents over here.
Yeah.
It's a Yule tree. Thank you very fucking much. It says it.
Eat my ass. It's a Christmas tree. What is this, a trebuchet? Oh no, it's a friggin' spindle. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I came up, I see this little thing that's got like a launcher on it. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing?
Hold on. I'm coming back, and the ward that is over on the side with the smithing stuff, the smelter and whatnot, I got a blast furnace too.
What do you mean you got a blast furnace?
What the fuck is a blast furnace?
Is it like too much beans or something? What the fuck, dude?
Blast furnace is for the harder metals.
Holy shit, he's actually got a blast furnace. Like, it's actually, holy goddamn shit.
All right. If you click on that ward, you'll be able to go inside to the actual workshop.
Oh, Jesus Christ, hold on here. I'm stuck down here with your blast furnace. Zyber? Like,
Yeah?
tell me you turned on cheats and got all this?
No. I
Wait,
went on a few other
there's cheats?
servers.
Yeah, there's cheats.
Wait, how do I activate the cheats?
Easiest way to do it is if you go into your solo game, don't put it on multiplayer, and then hit F5 and type I am a cheater.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me
Oh,
exit
hey.
out of the server real quick.
There's another ward over here? Jesus Christ,
Yes.
guy. Like, are you... okay, you know what? There's no reason to have a password on this server anymore. I'm just going to turn it public, and then let's go ham. Let's just let everybody in, because I think other people have to see this stronghold. This is impressive. Like, I'm walking around here going, is there like a secret door to go underneath and there's like some weird subterranean sex dungeon here?
Well, now that you mention it, follow
Oh,
me.
you gotta show me the sex dungeon. That's a lot of rugs. Why are you
Well-
closing the door? I don't like this. I think I need an adult. I just got a whole bunch of schematics from walking in here. Like, all I did was just walk into this room.
I'm getting naked. There we go.
All right, I'm really scared now. No, I'm really alarmed.
Do you see
Why does
Blue's face?
Why does
That
that
dude
door
is the
say no
most concerned
access?
person.
Why
'Cause
does
you're
that
in the
door say
sex-
no access? This
You're in
is
the
not
sex
fun.
dungeon.
I need an adult. I will rule you. I've got an axe and a shield here. I will wreck your face. Okay, your sword is bigger than mine. I'll make a good fight before I die.
All right.
All right, can we just be friends?
Sure.
All right, Damok, what are you drinking, man?
Too sober for this cast. What about me?
Yeah, what are you drinking, Blue? Fuck.
At least too
Yeah,
sober.
let's not end on a lame. Yeah, let's not end on a lame note. I'm drinking strawberry water.
All right, back to you, Damok.
So, I know it sounds really fucking bad, and I know it is really fucking bad, but I don't give a shit. These Bud Light Platinums are 6%, and they go down like the 4% Bud Lights. So you drink quite a few of them, and you're like, oh man, that's decent. Bud Light doesn't taste very well, but it goes down very, very smooth, and next thing you know, you've drank a 12-pack of them, and you had to go and get another 12-pack of them, and you're like, oh, fuck, man, it's 6%. This is like drinking craft beer. It's not too bad.
I was gonna say, yeah, 6%'s a decent hit. Like that's not too shabby.
But it goes down like Bud Light, and we've all drinking Bud Light before, where you know that you can crush a 12-pack of them and be like, I didn't even have a buzz. You drink the Bud Light Platinum, you're like, oh, never mind. Hold on, 12 beers. I'm not doing so hot.
Well, shit.
Are you sure you don't want that special bow?
No, I'm good on the special. Well, if I can throw it on the ground, I'll
no,
use it.
Dear God, patch that fucking bow up because I want to kill this bone mass thingy. And
it's right over by the workbench.
All right, I'm going for it. I don't know where it is.
There you go.
Oh, it's a dragger fang bow.
Oh yeah,
is that the glowing one?
I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah, close. All right, we're gonna try to kill bone mass while we're doing this because we've got a few articles we got to talk about. If you haven't figured it out, three of us are playing Valheim right now.
I mean, we already got this here, so.
And like legitimately, if you're listening to the fucking podcast, get your ass in Discord. Valheim, whatever the fuck. It's a Viking goddamn name. Get in here, play with us. This shit is great. The server's fucking open, man. What the password is G.N.A 2021. Come on in. Fuck, it's pinned in the goddamn thing. This is a lot of fun. We have everybody playing this.
Meet you at the swamp.
The first fucking game since 7 Days to Die that everyone is playing in the podcast.
Actually, not only is everybody playing, but people are playing consistently, unlike my bowel movements.
And I guess next week, no one's going to be playing because now we spoke out about it. We have a server up, and that's just the way it is.
Yep.
Fuck it. I missed the last week. I'm willing to play. Let's go.
Now we gotta get Blue in here. Now, see, that's the thing. When Blue joins, that's when nobody else will play.
Right, exactly. I mean,
dude, I got Selkie into it. Jesus.
Yeah.
Where is she right now, huh?
Oh, no, the girls do craft room, or they do craft night every Friday so that I can, like, get hammered drunk and talk a bunch of shit on this podcast.
See, that's true love right there. That is true love.
It works out, man. They do paintings which are on all of the walls here, and it's amazing. And then I just get drunk.
Wait, you have 3 other people there with 3 other computers. That's 3 more players for this game.
Yeah, we could be playing right now, dude.
Yeah, I'm working on that one. We thought about setting up the other desktop.
We could be wrecking friggin' the slime face guy.
Oh my god, dude. I don't think bone mass we're going to be able to take.
Shit.
I was so mad last night.
Are you kidding me?
I'm at Quarry 2 right now, and I can't get out. I'm about to get angry and start swinging an axe.
All right, I'm on my way back.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I don't even know what the fuck this like. Is this where I died from the wolves?
Yes.
Motherfucker. No, don't come back. I'm getting out of here. How the hell do I get to the swamp? Am I going back to the main base?
Main base, that portal that Ko made just outside where the where the fencing
is.
So,
important question. Did anybody read the article about Steam being subpoenaed by Apple in their fight against Epic?
No.
Oh yeah.
I read it from like front to back and side to side and 2 other articles to make sure that I was reading the same thing.
Okay, did you happen to track down the actual court case filing? Because that's an interesting fucking read.
I didn't read the actual court case filing. I read everything that was about the court case filing and how Valve has declined to do any absolute fucking part of it and told Apple to go fuck itself.
Yeah, pretty much. So in case, if you're curious on what the hell we're talking about, since we're, a bunch of drunks playing video games. So what happened is Apple, backstory. Epic decided to put Fortnite on the Apple iOS, so the Apple iStore. That's fine. Most people put stuff on there. Now, the trouble is that Apple demands, and I say demands because, just like every other platform, they demand that you give them, I think it's like, was it 30%?
30%.
30%.
Yep.
So it's 30% off of any transaction that happens there. So 30% means, hey, if you make $1, 30 cents goes straight to Apple. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's just what's going to happen. So Epic said, hey, you know what? That seems like a really shitty cut. We don't do that. Like, people who are on our thing, I think they take like 15% or 10%. But they're like, hey, we're not going to do that. We're going to try to work our way around Apple. So what they did is they made an in-cash option or a cash option inside of their game that allowed them to basically bypass Apple's funding, the monetary system that they had. So technically, Apple couldn't moderate any of the funds that they had. Just heads up, Damok, we're over here at Beaumass.
I'm over here too, but okay.
So Apple, of course, as soon as they got wind of this, and I mean that in the most literal sense, as soon as they got wind of it, they immediately yanked Fortnite off and said, nope, that ain't happening. And Epic, of course, was like, well, what are you doing that for? You let everybody else on here. And Apple's like, well, yeah, but everybody else doesn't try to make money around us. So F you in the A with a B. So what ended up happening is Apple then pulls up lawsuit. Was it Apple? Yeah, wait a minute. It's Apple against Epic.
Epic
right?
pulled up the lawsuit.
No, but Apple did a countersuit, right?
Yes, but it's currently focused on the Apple lawsuit or the Epic lawsuit.
All right. So they get a lawsuit going, and Apple, being Apple, says, well, wait a second, we need as much ammunition as we possibly can against these people. So they call Valve. And by call Valve, I mean they get a subpoena and say, hey, Valve, we want you to give us, and at first it was stupid broad, like insanely broad on what they were asking for. They were asking for like 35,000 plus games, information on, like financial information on. And Valve just kind of went, no. And they're like, oh no, well, we really meant that we wanted like this much, which was like, I don't know, 600 games, but they wanted a stupid amount of information. They wanted every price change that happened for those games, as well as, like what they sold for, all transactions in the game, like a stupid amount of information. Mass. Oh, we just kill him?
Yep.
I see
what
those
the
frost
fuck,
arrows.
dude? Like, it took us like 45 minutes last night, and it took us 10 seconds. Fucking
Cold
hackers.
arrows. Cold arrows.
Yep, cold arrows.
Told you that's the way to go.
Give Cecil a wishbone.
Is there a third wishbone there?
There were 3 wishbones that dropped. I got 3. I threw out 2. Someone has 2.
Hold on, toss one out, get it.
I got one. I got it.
And let Cecil grab the head, or the trophy, rather.
Oh, yeah. Let me touch the trophy. Let me touch it. So anyways, back to Valve. So Valve, of course, immediately says, F you in the A with a B. They're like, no, that's not happening. We're not giving you that information. And they're literally fighting it tooth and nail. They're like, and the best part about it, this is the part that literally made me laugh, and I hope everyone who was here also laughed. But Valve goes, we don't even hold that information. We don't care. That's not information that we hold during our normal business practice.
Okay, so hold on a second. Because I read that, and it was, and I had to laugh because Valve, at this point, it was the most snobbiest, richest fucking person on the goddamn planet for a second. because the information that Apple was requesting was all the sales records, all the DLC, all the financial records, and Valve went, "Oh, we don't track any of that. We don't care. We make so much fucking money that we don't fucking care about what sells and what doesn't."
Yeah. And that's the part that I laughed about, because I'm sitting there going, like, okay, I kind of like Apple for their stance on privacy, because there's been several lawsuits where they've been like, hey, you've got to unlock this because we're the police and you have to unlock this. And Apple's just gone, no, that's not how that works. We told our customers that their privacy is their privacy and that's their privacy. So no, F you. And plenty of places have gone to them and been like, well, we're going to arrest all of you. And they're just like, go right the fuck ahead. But no, that's still not happening. So I like Apple for that specific part. Now this just has me laughing, because it's like, you're going to go to Valve and say, give us all your financial information. It won't hurt you whatsoever. And Valve is just going, are you for fucking real? Like, did you think about that before you blurted it out, or did that just come naturally as just regurgitation? I know, Blue, did you read the article?
Yeah, I read it.
What was your take?
I have a similar take on it. Like, it's Apple's being ridiculous, like requesting all this information from Epic, a game developer, as their own platform for, buying, selling, and playing their games off of, has gotten into the mobile market, and all this stuff that Valve only has like half of it to do with, but they don't even let Epic. They don't have Epic games on their store. So this is all like really stupid. Like, it's grasping at straws on Apple's part. They're just reaching out, and I just love how Valve was just like, yeah, no, we don't keep that information because we make so much money that it doesn't matter.
Well, they didn't actually say that they make so much money that it doesn't matter. They did just come out and say, fuck it, we legitimately don't track any of that because we honestly don't care. It means little to nothing to us, which means that they're making so much fucking money off of Steam and the games they sell on Steam that they don't even have to track things anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, just it made me laugh at the response that Valve gave. And like if Apple came knocking on your door and they said, "Hey, we've got a subpoena for X, Y, and Z. You have to cough it up." There's not a single one of us that would be like, "Oh my God, I'm going to fight Apple and win." We'd be like, "We are so fucked. They have got so much money. Whatever they want, they're going to get eventually. So here you go."
Right, I'm going to just bend over and spread my butt cheeks and just let them do what they got to do. Apple's a $2 trillion valued company, so
right?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like, we'll be indignant about it. I will be the most indignant motherfucker on the planet. But I'm still going to bend over and be like, all right,
yeah,
take what you got to take.
I'm going to bend over, but I'm surely going to shit in their shoes as I'm doing it.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to do everything I can to make it as unpleasant as possible for them. But the bottom line is they're still going to get whatever it is that they're looking for.
Yeah, no, I really liked it. I thought it was really fucking interesting to see Apple try and do it, and Valve. I mean, so everybody doesn't know what Valve is valued at. Valve is a privately traded company, and they don't have to answer to any shareholders. They don't have to answer to anybody else but themselves. So they never say what their value is. And they were just like, yeah, Apple, fuck you. Don't care. We're not. Here's the thing. Remember when Epic Store, like the Epic Game Store, was supposed to take away from Valve, and we all thought that Valve was going to retaliate and do something, and Valve did nothing, and here we are, like Apple, with its $2 trillion fucking company, is willing to go against Epic Games, and Valve is like, we don't really care. That's
Valve is
one
like,
of the snobbiest fucking things you can do. Like, no, we
Valve
have
is
too much money.
Go ahead. Valve is like, go ahead, do your thing. We're going to sit here and watch.
It's just so fucking weird. Because they're just like, yeah, you know what? Guys, look, we've made our money. We're just going to keep doing our thing. You guys leave us the fuck out of it, and we'll leave you the fuck alone.
Yeah, it's so wild to just it's. I hate to make this analogy, but it's kind of like watching mommy and daddy fight. You're just like, oh man, I don't know what's gonna happen, but at the end of this, I'm gonna get a new game from somebody. I know it.
Yeah,
somebody's buying me a new game because they're gonna be like, I'm gonna get the kid on my side. It's just so wild, man. It's an entertaining thing to watch. That's the only thing I can say to it.
No, it absolutely is entertaining. I really, really laughed out loud very hard when I was reading the article, and it was the quote from Valve saying, all that sales information, we don't track any of it because it doesn't mean anything to us. And I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Like, every major conglomerate on the fucking planet tracks all of that to ensure that they can have the best profit margins. And here's Valve going, yeah, don't care, make billions, peace out.
I love that attitude. It's that same attitude that's gonna make them create Half-Life 4 before they do Half-Life 3.
Well, Half-Life 3 is already finished, and it's technically quote-unquote published if you follow this super tinfoiled hat underground people. But yeah, dude, like, Half-Life Alyx is technically Half-Life 3.
It's Half-Life 3 to the extreme.
Right? And I mean, Half-Life Alyx is... I don't hear anybody talking really negative about it, but yeah, that would be the quote-unquote Half-Life 3, so technically we have a Half-Life 3, even though it's Half-Life VR Alyx.
I like Alyx. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
I thought it looked incredible. The play style is a little weird for me, especially the movement, but I'm still okay with it.
Did anybody else play it?
I played maybe 30 minutes of the game, and that was it.
Okay. I've yet to play it. I got the we got the kiddo the Oculus Quest 2, so now I have full and complete unrestricted access to the Quest 1, and the only thing I've done with it is watch a porn video, and all I can say is those floors really are dirty, and I understand how nasty those girls' feet are now.
That leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Anywho, next article that I wanted to talk about was the Diablo 2 remaster. Did you guys check that out?
Yeah, I watched the video that was it IGN or GameStop put up.
Okay, so
GameSpot.
I did
GameSpot.
not watch the entirety of it. I only watched like probably the first minute, maybe.
Oh, well, then you didn't
seconds.
see anything because it only showed old footage.
No, it showed the remaster. It showed like old footage, and then it was like, here's what it looks like remastered.
Right, but not in the first minute.
Yeah, so I did not see anything good. That's why I'm asking if anybody else saw it, because I'm lame as hell.
It's all right. I mean, it's just a remastered game. It looks prettier. It looks more, I guess you could say, a little more realistic.
Okay, so if you were going to compare the graphics between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, would they be at Diablo 3 level or better than Diablo 3 level?
Better than Diablo 3 level.
Ooh.
Agreed. Better than Diablo 3 level. They're going to be Path of Exile level. If you've played Path of Exile, it looks more... But, okay, so remember, Diablo 3 was a massive fucking offshoot from the Diablo series, and it went more cartoony, fun style, and Diablo 1 and Diablo 2 were very hardcore artistic, like, let's make this look gloomy and dark. And Diablo 3 wasn't. So, yes, it's Path of Exile graphics. Still not sold on it from the video.
See, now, Path of Exile graphics does not make me think better. In fact, Path of Exiles makes me think, like, just slightly better than Diablo 2, but worse than Diablo 3.
Oh, no. Path of Exile... okay, so when I say Path of Exile, they did better with the creatures, and then the Diablo 2 remake trailer, it looks like they did shading far, far better, and they... So it's really hard to say, because I've only seen the first little video that they just announced for the BlizzCon thing, and it looks like the background textures look better, but not great, but they did an amazing job on the character and enemy textures. And Blue, you've seen it, right? So, like, what do you think? Like, that's what looks good or no?
Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it looks a little out of place with the game style or the graphics. So what I mean by that is you have like Diablo, like I'm playing Diablo 3 right now, and like the graphics of my enemies, me, and my environment around me, they complement one another. They're very similar. With Diablo 2 Remastered, the level of graphics for the environment is at a lower grade than the level of graphics that's used for the characters and for your enemies. And it seems a little weird to me when they do stuff like that.
Okay.
But besides that, I would say it's still a good-looking game.
Well, I mean, Diablo 2 was a good-looking game at its time. So, I mean, even if they... where I was going with that is, like, even if they just upped the graphics so that they were at the resolution and, I'll say quality of Diablo 3, but kept the same artistic style of Diablo 2, I would be happy with that. I'm okay with that. That doesn't turn me off. That doesn't make me angry. But if it was... like, and this is just, I think, a difference of opinion on Path of Exile. But when you say Path of Exile level, that doesn't, like, Path of Exile to me, Diablo 3, in my opinion, looks superior than Path of Exile. Like, Path of Exile has got a lot of particle effects and a lot of things going on the screen that I think in Diablo 3 they're a little lacking on. But I think for quality of textures, like when you zoom in on a texture in Diablo 3, like you actually open up the model and look at it, those models are friggin' incredible. And the same thing with Path of Exile, they looked good, but nothing stood out in my mind as, oh, this is incredible. Now again, I only took like some generic, just some quick ones. I think like the Diablo 3 one I was looking at, I think Butcher, the Demon Hunter, and like a skeleton. And then Path of Exile, I think I looked at, like there was a brigand or something labeled a brigand, the player character, the male player character, and something else. I can't tell you what it is off the top of my head.
Legitimately, do yourself a favor, and anybody listening, and you, Cecil, take a look at the new trailer, because it absolutely shows the original Diablo 2 in the fucking... before widescreen was a thing, it shows it as, non-widescreen Diablo 2, and then it shows it with the new texture remap, and, I mean, it looks good, but it definitely looks, like Blue Shark said, a little out of place to a certain extent. Like, they showed the what the fuck is the werewolf fucking guy? I hated that class, never played it once. Not a single character that I make. The druid. Never fucking played the druid my whole life. I hated the fucking druid. But the druid,
I absolutely loved the druid.
I mean, and to each their own, right? I played the Necromancer, I played the Assassin, I played the Paladin.
Dude, when you got
I
the
played
ability, when you got the ability, when you got the ability to fucking werebear, that was badass as hell.
See, I mean, and to each their own, because I fucking hated the Druid and didn't think he belonged in the game. But it is what it is. If you watch the trailer, the first spot where they showcase the Druid, it looks really fucking wonky. But if you watch the rest of it and they show the other gameplay from the other types of characters, you're like, oh, that looks pretty good. And then it goes to that title screen. And if you've ever played Diablo 2, you know selecting each character has that cool little thing that the character pops out and does. Well, in this one, they select the Barbarian and he goes, "Rah!" and swings his axe. And I have to say, it looks cheesy as fuck. But I could be wrong, and that's what it looked like in Diablo 2, and I will have to go back and look at it.
Yeah, I played a lot of Diablo 2.
All right, Cecil.
Ironically, what?
Sorry to interrupt you, but just want to say I see you on the mountain. Ko raped the hell out of that mountain.
What do you mean raped the hell out of it?
There's nothing there.
Oh, well, that's unpleasant. Then why am I here?
That's where we
I don't
first
know.
Because you like
wolves.
barren things.
I went up there. I saw some area that Ko set up, and yeah.
I can't see any place that goes. Like, there's nothing up here. It's just a barren snow tundra up here.
There's a dilapidated hut with Ko's dead body, a chest, a workbench, and a fire that needs wood.
Like northwest or where? I'm like literally mapping this whole mountain. I'm like a cartographer right now.
Northeast of where we set up the portal.
East of where we set up the portal? I am northeast of where we set up the portal, I think. Yeah, I'm like literally mapping this whole friggin' mountain. Like, I'm Lewis and Clark right now.
Oh, be careful. Wolves are a bitch.
Well, that's what I'm sitting there. I haven't even seen any wolves.
Yeah, I killed a whole bunch of them. I was just up there.
Well, F you. Because I'm like literally like, I want to go kill a wolf. Now that I got this wolf armor that you gave me.
I killed about 2 or 3 drakes up there also.
Dude, I wanted to kill a dragon. Seriously. God damn. I'm just going to start digging. Like, is there a cave or something I can go into? I'm literally walking around the snow with a friggin' axe and tower shield. And I'm just like, all right, I'm going to find something to kill. There's nothing here to kill. I even got the wishbone on, because the wishbone's supposed to like go off when there's something special around, right?
You use the wishbone and it'll help you find a silver vein.
Okay, well, I've got the wishbone on. It's equipped. I'm assuming, like, what, it's going to start sparkling or something, or I'm going to start shitting gold? What?
It should do a little special thing, audible. You should hear it.
Oh, audible? God damn it, I got the sound turned off.
Remember, like, in the Skyrim game or the Elder Scroll games when you came upon a Narn root kind of thing?
Yeah.
Or what are they? Non-roots?
Yeah, non-root, Narn root, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It'll have something similar to that.
Oh, that's an annoying sound.
So, aside from the potential weirdness that's happening with Diablo 2, are you guys excited for what they announced with the Diablo 2 remake?
Oh, do tell. What are we talking about?
Cross-play, cross-save.
Oh, so they're doing a Bungie.
Well, they didn't say cross-play in those exact words, but they said it's cross-save, and that means everybody's assuming that it's going to be cross-play, cross-save.
Oh. Well, I don't know what that means. We lost Blue, though. Where'd Blue go?
Yeah, I see that.
Did he pass out? Did he literally pass out? I bet you he fell asleep. Money says he fell asleep.
No, it looked like everybody's webcam cut off, too.
No, I bet you money he fell asleep.
He looked like he was falling asleep.
I was getting that, but I had net go down on me.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Well, that's
Yeah.
no point.
Bro, you're fucking married. You can't have something else going down on you.
Yeah. Yeah, they make a pill for that. I have some if you need them.
Yeah, usually that costs about $5 to $50.
Oh no, mine are super cheap.
No, they're going down.
Oh, actually no, that's actually super cheap too. They just stick a needle. Oh, speaking of needles in your dick, I don't know why I just went there, but I got stabbed in the dick twice.
I want to hear about that. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, no. So I went in for a doctor's appointment, and I did not know. Like, this is something new. Did not know this. They actually have an injection that they can inject right into your penis that makes you hard. Like, they literally stab you in the dick. They literally stab you in the dick, and you get hard. I didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not know it. So, like, when I got my piercing, I was worried that I was going to be that guy that got a hard on from getting stabbed in the dick, or like I'd start coming everywhere or something. Thankfully, I'm not that guy. Why am I freezing? Oh, because I'm wet and I'm cold.
Oh boy, so you're wet, you got the dick piercing, okay, but you didn't come everywhere.
No. So I was worried that I was going to be that guy that, like, you know, got stabbed through the dick, and then I enjoyed it. Thankfully, I'm not that guy, so we're good there. But
what's the purpose of the fucking piercing if you're not the dude who enjoys it?
Oh, no. So I didn't enjoy getting stabbed through the dick. However, the urethral stimulation that comes afterwards, when it's all healed up, and then it starts, like, rubbing in on stuff, yeah, it's kind of nice. For her and me. But no, so I went to the urologist because I was like, oh, I gotta go get checked out for, what the hell's this thing? It's called Peyronie's disease. Pepperoni's disease.
Oh, curved dick.
Yeah, curved dick. So I was going to get checked out because I didn't know if it was going to be something that was going to be like pain or a detriment in the future or whatever. Or is it just, hey, I can piss around corners and hit the G-spot if I turn her leg up over my shoulder. So I go in there, they jab this needle into my dick, and she's like, yeah, like 10, 15 minutes, we'll come back and check you. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm sitting there, 10, 15 minutes goes by. I'm like, half-mast. You know, not like a full-on rager. I'm just like half-mast. I'm like, all right. So she comes in and she's like, so how's it look? I'm like, well, I mean, kind of hard. She goes, all right, well, is this how you normally are? And I'm like, well, you know, I'm sitting there going, well, yeah, if there's like a strong breeze, that's what I normally am. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. So it's just the measurement and stuff. She's like, all right, well, let's let this wear off and then we'll get you out of here. Well, 10 minutes later, she comes back. She's like, how are you now? And I'm like, well, not down. That's what I'm supposed to be. She's like, okay, well, we'll give it some more time. She's like, well, we've got another injection that we can do that'll just make it go down. And I'm going, well, like, what's that about? She's like, well, it kind of hurts. And I'm sitting there going, well, no, I don't want it to hurt. Like the last one, it didn't hurt. Like when they first jabbed it in, I'm like, oh, geez, that wasn't that bad at all. And she's like, well, no, after the first, you know, she's like, no, it's not that bad. I'm like, all right, cool. But she's like, the second one
wait, hold on. Was it a priapism drain?
Priapism? What the hell's a priapism drain?
They shove a needle into the tubes that inflate when you get an erection and drain the blood out so that your dick goes down.
No. That wasn't the second one. No. So they give me the first shot, and like an hour later, so actually it's about 30 minutes later, things aren't going down. In fact, they're going farther up. Like they're just getting harder. Now, 30 minutes later, I've got a full-on rager. Now, it's the strangest feeling in the world to literally have a full-on rager and there's nothing turning you on. Like there's absolutely zero turning me on. In fact, I'm scrolling through Reddit.
Welcome to my life.
I'm scrolling through Reddit and literally looking for the most disgusting things I can possibly find to see if I can just get it to go down. No,
don't do that.
Grandma's grilled cheese.
Do that. That's a bad idea. Because what happens is you end up like me and you're like, man, I have this raging boner because the wind just fucking hit me in the right goddamn spot and I'm just fucking rocking. God damn it, what can I do to make this go away? Because it's getting awkward and you start looking at weird shit. And the next thing you know, you're like, man, I want to look between that girl's toes. This is going to be amazing.
No.
And then you're like, now I can't masturbate to anything else.
No. I was looking up like heads split open and like cats puking on things. It was like everything under the sun, but nothing was working. So about an hour later, the urologist comes back in and she's like, the female urologist comes back in and she's like, so how you doing? I'm like, well, no, I'm still there. You know, it's still doing its thing. She's like, well, we can let you wait as long as you want. I was like, well, I took the whole day off, so I'm fine. And she's like, okay, well, after 4 hours, we have to give you the injection. And I'm like, yeah? She's like, yeah, you can't have an erection for longer than 4 hours.
Yeah, dude,
like,
you will die, legitimately.
I was like, all right, good to know. I'll keep that in mind.
That would be a priapism.
So about an hour and a half later, she finally comes in with the second needle and stabs me in the dick again. And then I'm like, all right, how long is this going to take? She's like, no, this is pretty quick. She was right. Like in 30 seconds later, bloop, you know, I'm touching my knees again, all saggy. I'm going, Jesus Christ, this sucks. Then I ask, of course, like now I'm thinking, oh God, how long does this second shot last? Am I going to be able to get hard later? So of course I asked that question. She's like, oh no, that you're fine. It's just, it literally gets out of your system within a few minutes. I'm like, well, yeah, but you said the last one would only last about 20 minutes. And an hour later, I was still sitting there able to like tap on people's, like knock on doors. So yeah, that's how I got stabbed in the dick twice. But I am going to go back and get the second cross member to make the magic cross. Just eventually. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay off my credit card, start paying down my school loans, and then I'm going to go get my tattoo. Then I'm going to go get the magic cross and get that cross.
Okay, how much does the magic cross cost? Because as long as you don't have a priapism and fucking die, I'm willing to maybe pitch in on a Kickstarter campaign. But I get to see it. I get to watch it fucking happen this time.
Oh,
I already got to... Dude, I already got to see your dick. I already got to see the piercing in your dick. I want to watch them pierce it to maybe get the confidence to pierce my own dick.
Hold on. Let me backtrack this for a second.
No! Stop! Let's go back to the woman standing behind Daymok and the look on her face as Daymok talks about wanting to see your pecker get impaled.
So that's the thing that
let's just talk about that. That look of why I am questioning my life choices right now.
See, now I'm more curious along the lines of you got to see my pecker for free last time, but now you're willing to chip in money to see me get stabbed through the dick?
Yeah, dude, like, I want to watch it.
Isn't that illegal in Virginia?
I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, Jeremy was pretty cool about letting my wife sit there and watch. I mean, I guess he'd be pretty cool with letting anybody sit there and watch.
No, it's one of those, like, have you ever seen your buddy get a tattoo or your buddy get a piercing and all of that, and you're like, hey, man, it's going to be fucking awful. Like, getting your cartilage pierced in your ear is going to fucking hurt a lot. But when you watch a buddy go through, you're like, you know what? That's no bad. I got my labret pierced, right? And that needle was yay fucking big, man. And it was 3 inches and it has those little barbs on it because it has to literally tear and take the skin with it. So I'm going, I don't want to do that. But my friend Veronica was a professional piercer and she gave me the fucking labret piercing. And once I got it, my friends were in the goddamn kitchen in my dad's house. And, you know, she brought a professional piercing kit and they were like, oh, that's not so bad. So here I am going, you know what? Maybe if I see it, that might be pretty fucking interesting. And if I see you scream and go, oh my fucking God, and I see a ton of blood, then I'm like, hey, you know what? Dick piercings aren't for me. But if you're just like, okay, this is good, maybe a dick piercing is for me.
So, I mean...
Hell no. No, I don't care. Just hell no.
He just wants to see your dick.
I was gonna say, I think that's pretty much.
No,
what
I
it boils
don't
down
want to.
I think that's just what it boils down to. Daymok's just like, I just want to see your penis again.
I mean, true story, dude. Like, if I was homo, I probably would have sucked it, but I'm not. I just was curious.
Hey, $20 is $20.
Yeah, $20 is $20. Not gay, but $20 is $20.
And there goes that woman. She's gone. She's just
vaporized.
Left the building.
She's just out of there now. She's just like, nope. Big old bag of nope, wrapped up with the nope rope.
Oh.
No, but
I mean, I'm curious. I have a lot of fucking questions about a lot of different fucking things, and anybody who's adventurous enough to do stuff beyond what I was willing to do to myself without hearing about it, I'm just all goddamn ears, and I want to see it. I want to know about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't care if you're in the room. I mean, I'm gonna be straightforward with you. The moment I sat in that chair, I went scared turtle. Like I'm a average gentleman. And why did you laugh? I say that and my wife laughs. I don't understand this. But I sat in that chair and literally it was like just, scared turtle. Like I went down to like an inch tall. That was it. Like it was like that guy off of The Hangover 2 where they're like, what is that?
Average about you.
Oh,
where
thanks, honey.
you're circumcised.
You get the cross member, and then next thing you know, Damok's holding your dick, being like, wow, look at that!
Yeah, so the one thing that I was actually surprised about is how much you bleed. Like, I didn't that was something I didn't expect.
See, I expect a lot of blood from there because a lot of blood. That's how you get an erection, right? It's a lot of fucking blood that flows to your penis.
Yeah, but I wasn't getting hard after I got stabbed in the dick. So my brain was going, hey, there shouldn't be that much blood because I'm not sending that much blood there. However, what they do is actually, it's really fun. So they actually put, you get a Magnum condom, which ironically fits very well, and you put it around afterwards. You get a non-lubricated, so you don't have to deal with all that other crap with it. But then you put the condom on so that you bleed into the condom. And then you don't have to worry about, like, having gauze and a whole bunch of fucking shit getting everywhere. And I thought that was a really smart idea.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally fucking down. If you're gonna go for the other piercing and you legitimately don't mind me watching, I mean, it's more like me watching as the piercer's perspective. The piercer's not gay. I'm legitimately just interested in the fucking process. I also want to see clit piercings and all kinds of other shit, man. Like, nipple piercings, I've seen, and that doesn't interest me at all whatsoever. But clit piercings, if anybody would let me watch, I'm interested in watching the process and going from there. Because it's, I mean, legitimately, it's fucking unique and it's very interesting.
So I did watch clit piercing. Those are interesting. There's actually not a lot of flesh that they go through there. I kind of thought that would be a little bit more, but there's really not a lot of flesh there.
So I've seen it on the internet, right? But there's very little flesh because if they do too much of it and all of that, they can legitimately destroy the nerve endings and it become extremely uncomfortable, and then they could literally lose all feeling in that area, and that's not fucking worth it. So you have to find somebody that can do it right, that kind of gauges where to go, and yeah. But I would love to see it in real life.
Yeah, it's like, have you ever, I guess this is kind of a weird question, but go for it. Have you ever actually, like, played with clit piercing? Like somebody who's had one and actually been able to, like, examine it and check it out?
Yes. I just haven't seen the piercing itself.
Yeah, so the piercing itself is pretty straightforward and pretty quick and easy. It's almost, I would almost attribute to a piercing of like an ear or something, because it's super quick. It's not there's not a lot to it, you know, because there's not a lot of flesh there. What the hell is attacking me? Oh my god, a drake is attacking me, and a drake is dead. Oh, that was quick and easy. No, it's actually a really interesting process to watch. I did not in any way, shape, or form watch them pierce my penis because I looked at the needle afterwards because it was a 10 gauge needle. And like, I'm really glad I didn't look at this thing before he went to town because holy shit, that thing was gargantuan.
I don't even know what my labret piercing was, but that needle was so fucking big. I was so terrified, and I couldn't look at it. I had my eyes closed, and I got my friend Veronica, you know, she's holding the shit, and she's got the needle, and she's doing it professionally. It just happens to be at my dad's house, and my friends are taking pictures of it, and I have a picture. The needle's yay fucking big. before, they have it halfway through, they have it after, they have all the blood coming out of it, and I was like, oh my god, like...
So, it's pardon my ignorance on this, but what's a labrae?
Right here, like, so...
Oh, right, so it's just below the lip line. Above the chin, it's that little spot. Gotcha.
Right. Like, but the bad part is... Sorry if you guys are a little grossed out. It fucks with your gums permanently. Yeah. So to fix my gums, I have to get a gum graft.
Okay, I can understand that.
It wore it all the way down to the very bottom here. In order to fix that, I have to have surgery to get a gum graft to go across. So I highly recommend you don't get a labrae. But I thought it looked cool getting a spike. Like, yeah, fuck yeah. And girls told me it was cool at the time. So fuck it.
Well, see, so like I if anybody knows me, they know that I'm a very functional person. So if I'm going to do something, it's got to have some sort of function attached to it. Otherwise, I don't really have a point in doing it. At least in my head, I don't. So like an apotropia has a function. Extra sexual pleasure, either for me or for whoever I'm with. And so far, that's been entirely accurate. It's been completely functional. But there's some piercings like I think it's called a Christina piercing. It's, so if it's a female piercing, and it's if you, okay, let's use the clit as a map for it. If you look at the clit, it's actually above the clit and it's through the top skin there. So it actually pierces underneath, like it's, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. But it's not functional, it's only cosmetic. Like that's all it is. You could probably achieve the same thing by just getting a dermal.
Okay, I mean, cosmetic. Anything that has to do with your ear is purely cosmetic. Eyebrows, nose, lip and all that is all cosmetic. I understand it. I like it. So, for the longest time, man, snake bites on girls, that was the hottest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Nose rings have been very hit or miss. I fucking hate and think it's the most disgusting goddamn thing because it looks like fucking boogers hanging out of your nose. Is the bull ring that girls get? Shit is gross.
Now some of those
I find
incredibly, some of those I find incredibly attractive. Like just a standard ring, it's like meh. But they've got some really interesting ones that on certain people I have found attractive. It's not like this piercing is amazing and it works on everybody. No, some of them just don't jive with me.
No, with snake bites for me, like snake bites on girls.
What's a snake bite?
The two that go right here on, the bottom lip.
The guy from Disturbed had that.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care about him, but I'm saying like
that's not turning me on.
That get girls that get the snake bites and all that. I don't like you ever seen the cheek piercings right here on both sides?
Oh yeah, those don't.
No, that doesn't do it for me. I don't like people fucking with the eyebrow too much up here because it swells up permanently and gets like rock hard and you can always see it. I don't like that too much either. Girls that fuck with their ears, do whatever the fuck you want with your ears as long as it's not those 00 gauges that I can stick my dick through.
Oh, I to each their own. I don't have any problem with anybody having any piercing whatsoever. However, I do not find those 00 rings piercings attractive whatsoever. Like, again, I'm a functional person. If it's got a function to it, I'm like all for it. But like, what's the function there? You wrap a rope through it and you just tie her to your pelvis? Like,
found another dragon egg.
Oh, awesome. I was actually looking for a dragon egg for you to see if I could find one. I just,
I will pay for Blue to get fucking gauges in his ear.
That's not happening.
No, it will, one? Man. I'm going to talk to the girl now.
Wait.
The wife now. And get you a gauge. Even if it's a little one. The little gauges are cool. It's those 0, I can stick my dick through it fucking gauges. Like,
No, you'd be better. Like, I think you could convince him to get nipple piercings before he'd get gauges in his ears.
00s, you have a very small dick if you're putting your dick in a 00.
Don't judge me.
I never said I had a big dick. What the fuck?
Yeah, don't judge me, dude.
Like,
I hear that judgment in your voice.
Small midget fucking Tootsie Roll dick there, dude.
And
Seriously.
what's wrong with that? It's not the size of the wave, it's the motion of the ocean.
All right, Needle,
That's
the bug
what
fucker.
the girls tell me that I pay them. Jesus.
Yeah, they're lying.
I don't know. What's the fucking... Those massive
1
gauges.
inch and up is like disgusting.
No, what's the one where it's like it's permanent damage?
You
Yes.
start getting permanent damage at 1/2 inch.
I could definitely fuck more than 1/2 inch. So, yeah, it's the people that have those. Ugh.
The saucers.
And you're like,
the plates in
yeah.
their ears. That's what you're talking about.
And I don't mind if they're
Yeah, screw
fake.
that shit.
Yeah, again, I don't care what the hell you have. If you like it, you dig it. But if like your expectation is that I'm gonna go, oh my god, this is amazing, I have to have you. Well, guess what? No.
All right, I just got the whole thing.
Exactly.
If I pierce my dick, she's gonna pierce her tongue. So, bro, you gotta hook me up with whoever the fuck you got your dick pierced with, because this shit's happening. I've always wanted to have my dick sucked by a girl who had a pierced tongue.
So just a super, like, just to give you the full details here, you're going to have like an 1.5 inch bar through your dick for like 6 weeks until you downsize. And you're going to bleed a lot. You're going to want to do it on a Friday and have a weekend where you don't fucking move. And I mean that in the most literal of sense. You do not move. You sit really still and you try not to make any sudden movements, because holy shit, when you make a sudden movement and you're at work and all of a sudden the condom falls off, it's a bad fucking day. Like, you're sitting there going, how am I going to convince
So remember
somebody that
the
this
frozen
blood
peas.
trail- Oh, dude, frozen, like icing it, like that helped me. He didn't tell me to ice it, but I iced it anyways. That totally felt good.
So, I don't actually go to work at all whatsoever. I telework 100% of the time. I think, I just started going a little bit to work every other week.
Yeah, as long as you got a good, like, 2-3 days that you don't have to do anything other than sit in a chair. Because, man, I'm telling you, like, I went through the whole thing where I was changing the condom at work, and it's a downright pain in the ass. Because you literally got a condom full of blood.
I see Blue shaking his head like, I'm not taking off no condom full of blood, bro. That ain't fucking happening. Like, if I have a condom full of blood, like, this is not okay. Something is fucking wrong.
No, it's
Yeah, no piercings for this guy.
it's not that bad. Like, okay, so I thought thought the piercing itself was going to be like, oh my god, this is the worst thing in the world, I'm going to die. It really was not that bad. Like, there was pain, like of course the original shot through hurt. Like, not going to lie, that hurt. But it wasn't like, oh yeah, also plan on not having sex you're not supposed to have sex for 6 weeks. We made it
Also, you got to take into consideration, blue is pretty much vanilla ice cream, no sprinkles.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like
the exception of this, I am pretty much that man.
Yeah, that's why we love blue.
Bullshit, dude. Come up to visit. Come on
I've
to
been
visit.
trying to get him up here, man.
No, fuck that, dude. You get up here, you get wasted. I'm gonna take you to a fucking tattoo artist. You're gonna get some shit on you that you're gonna regret for the rest of your goddamn life.
Wait a minute, we're gonna shit on him? I mean, I'm still.
Oh yeah.
Why
What I'm gonna
get
do is I'm
tattoos.
gonna shit on him, and then I'm gonna have the tattoo artist tattoo the piece of shit, and we're gonna go, man. It's gonna be great.
In your dreams, bud. In your dreams.
No, I've just been trying to get him up here to hang out and just be like, look, dude, come up for a long weekend.
Hold on.
We'll take
Cecil,
a drive over to White Castle. It'll be
you gotta
awesome.
you gotta remember, he's from Florida. He's gonna be like one of those iguanas when it dips down so much in temperature.
Dude, okay, hold on. No. So,
I come in as spring.
no. He's from Florida, a.k.a. Florida man. Okay? We've all read the articles.
Oh, my God.
We've all read the articles. So this means it's going to get wild.
You're gonna smoke your spice. You're gonna snort your ivory. You're gonna come up here. You're gonna fuck a crackhead that's half dead, and then you're gonna go on a killing spree, eat the face off of some politician, and then you're gonna get AIDS. I don't know what else to tell you, man. Like
it'll be COVID. It won't be AIDS. AIDS was last year.
Hold on, you got it wrong. He's gonna start eating Rush Limbaugh's ashes.
I'll snort that man for $50. And there's Daymok just pouring more drink after that comment. Just, yep, and need more after that.
I mean, I would snort his ashes for less than $50. Like, I mean, we're doing shit. Like, unfortunately, I have a horrible story maybe for another time, but yeah, my mom's ashes were very, very, very interesting after we dug them up and they were wet and we had to dry them out, and she went in the oven for a little bit. But yeah, we'll get into that at a different time because, yeah.
Yeah, I think we've already made Blue squirm enough with the dick piercing talk. Was there any other article that we wanted to hit? We kind of went off on a really bad tangent on dick piercings.
Yeah, I have no idea why you guys didn't just move to the next article. So.
Oh, you didn't move us along. You were just
tried.
like, I want to hear about these dicks.
No, he tried. He did.
I have been holding this up several times.
I can't see you. I got no video, man. I got nothing.
Yeah, first time I've seen it.
Wrap it up. Moving on.
I got no
All right,
video.
Blue.
Wrap it up.
All right, Blue. What article did you have?
No, just wrap it up. Like, let's end the show. We've been doing this for
He's
like over
I'm
an
done,
hour.
dude. Like, dick piercing talk. Like, that's
Yeah,
it. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Blue Shark. I'm tired.
Nah.
Oh shit, we gotta start
Exactly.
over, man. I failed to record any of it. So.
Oh, God, no.
Let's
All right.
Daymok, start.
So what's the attack on that, Cecil?
It's painful. It's painful. It's the best I can talk it. All right. Well, Blue Shark, where can people find you at, man?
You can find me on Twitter at BlueShark45. If Parler's actually working, you can find me on there as well. You can find me on Minds. You can also find me on the G.N.A. Discord.
Nice. What are you, Daymok? Where can people find you at, man?
I exclusively troll the G.N.A. Discord. You can always find me talking shit there, and I rag on Blue a lot, but I love him a little bit. Maybe PP touch one time.
We gotta get him up here for like a medieval times run, because I really think just all of us having a great time over the medieval times, drinking a shit ton of mead, would be friggin' fantastic.
Oh my god, the calories in mead. I will skip 3 days to do it. I'm fucking in, though. Let's fucking
there's
do
so
it.
much.
That or we do a Texas de Brazil.
Dude, I'm down.
And we take him there so he gets the meat sweats.
Dude,
and
I
he
want the meat
fucking
sweats.
dies.
There. Blue, when are you coming up, man? We gotta get you up here.
When I actually
All
have
right.
money.
So we're gonna start a GoFundMe to get Blue up here. That's all right.
Well, when I
Actually, you
do
know
a
what? I gotta
GoFundMe.
even. Well, dude, I already got. I still got the
Pay my
Hitler
own way.
picture, so this can happen.
Yeah, no.
All right, so no GoFundMe. All right,
I mean, hold on. I mean, you got the Hitler picture. He's on freaking Parler. From what I hear on the internet, because the internet's always right, Parler is a place for terrorists anyways. So
yeah,
it works.
there we go. Problem solved. No. So Daymok, you and I road trip. It's 10 hours down there. We just got to drive 10 hours down and pick him up, and then drive back. We can do this.
So we have to fly up north, kidnap Zyber, fly him back with us, then drive 10 hours fucking south to Blue, right?
I mean, I'm down
Why don't y'all just drive 10
because
hours south?
Zyber being here is important.
And then
And while we're
Yeah,
while
we gotta
we're
get Zyber
while we're
involved.
up
Like,
there,
what the
we can
fuck?
actually
Okay.
pick up D, and then we'll make this a trifecta. It'll be great.
And on the way back down, we could pick up Gur and Co.
See, now we
Have a
now
big
we
old
need a
party.
I
minivan.
mean, this group
You
is
know,
growing,
now we
man.
need a
Yeah,
minivan. Like,
fucking.
this just went from, hey, there's a couple of guys getting drunk in a car to we need a whole effing minivan to make this shit happen.
Okay,
let's see.
let's
I
run
do
a party
believe when
bus.
we went to visit Zyber, we were in a van
Oh, that was
of
a minivan.
sorts.
Yeah, that was totally a
and-
minivan. I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, see, we could fucking do it, except this time we need
Yeah.
a rape fan. The one that doesn't
Yeah,
have
we
any
need- we need-
windows, and the windows it does
Dude,
have
no.
are
Party bus.
tinted
We need
black.
rent
we need
a
one of those
party bus.
Econolines, one of those Chevy Econolines that literally you just black out. You put free candy on the side. It'll be great. God, we're gonna get arrested. Zyber, where can people find you at?
You can find me at Valheim. You could also find me on the G.N.A Discord, my Twitter, and the G.N.A sites. That's about it.
I'm Cecil Xavier, your host. You can find me on Cecil Xavier on Cecil versus Games on Twitter. Cecil Xavier everywhere else. Sometimes with an underscore, sometimes not. But Twitch, Facebook, Ustream, Parler, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, everywhere else. Like, I'm Cecil Xavier everywhere. I'm even on Words with Friends too. You can find me there, Cecil Xavier. So if you can't find me, that's your problem, because I'm easily found no matter where you go. Hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe on your favorite iTunes or on your favorite podcast app. Reviews help people find the show, so if you enjoy listening to us, let other people know. We used to do an anime night. We haven't been doing that in a while. We also used to do a horror movie night. Haven't been doing that in a while. And we used to do a game show night. We're not doing that in a while as well. I've got multiple whiles. 2020 was a real bitch. Not gonna lie. It sucked for everybody around. So there's a lot of things that just stopped. Hopefully 2021 will be better, and we can, we can kick this shit into gear and get some things going. I still do giveaways of game codes. Like, I'll randomly do one on Twitter. In fact, I got to go onto Twitter and look up and find out who won the random box of shit from Cecil's house. Because I have 3 random boxes of shit sitting over here that need to just be shipped to somebody. So, pretty much if you said like on or shared that post, you're probably going to get something sent to your house. Maybe even actual physical shit. Like, it'll say biohazard on the side of it. What else? What else am I missing? Oh, shit. I know what I'm missing. There's a website. Anybody remember what that website is?
Fundamoc's campaign to get Blue Shark's dick fucking pierced .com. And if you don't fund it, don't worry, I'll fund it and we'll get this shit done. He's gonna get a dick piercing. Or G.N.A podcast.com, whatever the fuck you do. But if you donate to the cause or send me dick pics, I will donate $15 per every dick pic.
Well, gentlemen,
All right, I sent 3.
I'm just going to start spamming him with Dick Van Dyke pictures.
Well, I sent Dick Tracy,
nice.
and
I did not
Dick
even
Cheney,
think of Dick Tracy.
and
God damn, that's
yeah,
Right? I fucking forgot about that.
and good old Dick
Ooh,
the President,
Tricky Dicky.
Richard Nixon.
Nice. Well, gentlemen, thank you for hanging out. Blue, go get some sleep. I think you're passed out already. If not, you need to. Have a good night.
All right, man.
Good night,
Good night,
bro.
all.
Good night,
You're
Blue.
getting a dick piercing, man. It's just gonna fucking happen, Blue.
Well, if it's not a dick piercing, it's probably going to be a G.N.A podcast tramp stamp.
Ooh, a tattoo.
Oh, fuck. I'll pay for that as well. Let's do this.
Well, we got a new logo happening, so.
Look at that dude. I think he legitimately fell out of his chair and passed out.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, there he goes. He came back up. I'm a little worried about him.